on my way to deal with wounds on Saul's Joshua Graham left me behind. He literally just sealed away the entrance of the water, so either he does not trust me enough, he's betraying me, or maybe he doesn't want to sell things on his own accord, without interference. Now I think, actually, that seems very likely. You think that'll slow me down? Who do you think I am? Some knob? Okay, I fell for that one. Slumber with traps is insane. They're executing. My God, what am I doing? Don't recommend this. Just keep going on the trail. Okay, that works too. Didn't really think that, did I? Aim for a face! Actually, since I didn't go too close for comfort, or too close for me, I think I'll just use a shish kebab. Sounds like as I'd like to be, but falling rocks ahead, I'll keep that in mind. I keep forgetting about that. I need to find a bed soon. My legs are not being as such as they used to be.
Good.
Okay.
We withdrew.
You really should show someone else to mess with. Now look at you. This thing is pretty effective on its own. But with long-range quarters, I don't think so. Okay, Grant, we need to talk. Now. There you are.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out. And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you? Out man. Kuna man. He killed all white legs.
Whatever, Joshua put... Well, this isn't what I signed up for. Let me talk to Joshua about this.
Him hear you talk.
Don't listen to this thing. His cries are those of a mad beast caught in a thicket. He gave no mercy to my family, and I will give none to his.
So that's why you may have Joshua. You've already won. Look around you. There's no need to kill him.
He has a debt to pay for what he's done, and I've come to collect. And so he's chosen to cower in the water like a dumb animal.
If what you believe is true, we'll pay for it later. Besides, don't need to see you like this.
I want to take from them what they took from me, from my family. In this life, I want them to suffer. I want to have my revenge. Against him. Against Caesar. I want to call it my own. To make my anger God's anger. Sometimes I tell myself that these wildfires never stop burning. But I'm the one who starts them. Not God. Not them. I can always see it in my mind. The warmth and the heat. You will always be a part of me. Go. Get out of here. Go back. Back to the Great Salt Lake.
That's a good idea. Leave now, we still give you mercy. Good, that's what I wanted to see.
That's it. It's finished. Thank you for staying with me. I couldn't have done this on my own.
Oh, daughter of Babylon.
Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon.
But right now, I gotta leave. Because, you know, there's someone somewhere else I'm needed. And it's definitely not here. Or a massacre must turned out to be.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Demoralized by the Dead Horse and Sorrow's attack the courier and Joshua Graham led against them, the Whitelegs retreated to Great Salt Lake. Their days were numbered. Word soon reached the 80s tribe that the Whitelegs' spirit was broken. Their war chief a dim shadow of his former self. By year's end, the 80s would overrun the Whitelegs' camps, scattering the tribe to the winds and claiming the Great Salt Lake for its own.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the Dead Horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. Seeing the courier convince Joshua Graham to spare salt upon wounds, the Sorrows learned that retribution could be tempered by mercy. Though he despaired at the Sorrows' loss of innocence, Daniel took some small consolation in the courier's lesson and prayed it would take root.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the Dead Horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The New Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and Dead Horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Follows Chalk took the courier's words to heart and decided the big cities of the Mojave Wasteland and NCR were best left unexplored.
Good choice.
Though he sometimes dreamed of distant lands, he continued to support his family at Dead Horse Point, and eventually, his wanderlust faded.
Waking Cloud was distraught when she learned of her husband's death, but took comfort from her tribe and the compassion of the New Canaanites. She forgave Daniel for having concealed her husband's fate from her, and learned to accept his fate. When her grief faded, she took a husband from the Dead Horse tribe. At her bidding, he stayed close to home.
The threat of the Whitelegs ended. Joshua Graham helped the Sorrows and Dead Horses tend to their fallen comrades and secure Zion. The courier's words had stayed Joshua's wrath in his darkest hour, and in sparing salt upon wounds, he was changed. While he continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan, he sometimes showed quarter to those who crossed his family. Eventually, this new spirit would diminish the myth of the burned man in distant lands. A small price for the peace it brought to Joshua Graham.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family in Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do some selling first. I don't need all of that, of course. I mean, this suit can't protect me forever. I want all my stuff back, thank you. Ooh, what's this? Now, where do I put my stuff? Oh, privacy matters to attend to then. Oh yeah, my stuff. I almost forgot about that. Why is something I don't need right now? Figures. Eventually, we're on that weight. But it was inevitable. Unfortunately, I can't wear this anymore either. Was, but only a matter of time.
See him again someday. Incidentally, Penny Arcade did not come up with the idea for Vault 69. Vault 69 was first mentioned in the Fallout Bible by Chris Avalon. In the Fallout Bible, we also find a reference to Vault 68, which is the exact opposite of Vault 69. Vault 68 contained 999 men and 1 woman. There is even firmer canonical proof for Vault 68 because it was mentioned in Fallout 2. However, the reference to Vault 68 was eventually cut from the game for unknown reasons, though it still exists in the game's files. Therefore, it is possible that we will find both Vault 69 and 68, and maybe even 43, the one with 20 men, 10 women, and a panther, in upcoming games. The bottom floor of the barracks doesn't have much else. Heading upstairs, we find the slavers' beds. Interestingly, none of these are set to owned, so we can sleep in any of these that we need to visit Velma's. And we see that this is now a clinic. Heading inside, we don't see anyone. Moving southwest, we can loot a teddy bear on a table that we can save for little Marie. Oh, good thing she didn't catch me stealing. We find a woman covered in blood named Cutter.
Word is you're getting popular on the strip.
Oh, is that so? Yeah, I'm here for some very different reasons. I need to get my 2 people supposed to be on the road right now. Back on the road. And unfortunately, if you look at the scenes, the NCR are really full of themselves. Sadly. I just need to sell some junk I don't really need right now, and then I'll be on my merry way. I suppose. That's strange how most of the NCR soldiers are willing just to get drunk just to have a fun time here. And just look at him. Look at him go.
You're a mess. I hope you brought a lot of money with you.
Cutter here is a versatile doctor that sells both chems and medicine. Let me see your chem supply.
If you're planning on overdosing, just make sure you pay me first.
For chems, she sells everything we want, but in low quantities. And then we can ask to see her medical supply.
I've got supplies if you've got caps.
Where she sells everything we're used to and has quite a stash of stim packs. To the left, we see a table with a first aid kit on it that has her shop inventory. And behind a privacy screen, we see a bit of a surgery. Moving towards the door she opened, we see that this is just her bedroom. Lots of burnt books, plates, and even some ant meat on the floor.
Where to, Porter?
That's it for the clinic.
The presidential
So
suite.
heading out, we can either turn left towards the restaurant or right. We'll explore to the right for now. We see that this path leads...
Where did Lily go? Heck, where did everyone go?
Hey.
Hey. Park benchmark ring for something that actually does something.
All right then.
Hey, Gannon!
What's up? Sure.
Wanna trade?
Like a packed ramen, okay?
I just want your stim pack. Actually, no. I would be willing to give you my surgeon suit. I mean, I can't carry it at once, you know. I didn't even see him. In fact, I'll give you one morphine too,
Ramen, okay?
Something isn't really worth much. I'll give you this. Like your new outfit?
What's up?
Just stay here for now. I just need you to talk to someone else. Lily, I need to talk to you. Okay, right in my face.
Hello again, dear.
Yeah, we should probably go.
High roller, sweet.
Hey, there's a high roller.
Leads us to the town square of Paradise Falls. There's a staircase right next to us. Climbing it, we see a big pile of Casino floor? Yeah, crap. And at the top of this platform, we find a slaver with a minigun.
One wrong move, and you're going in the meat pen.
He'll prove to be a bit of a nuisance later on. On top of this platform, we see that big starburst sign.